Miss T,
Okay.
once again, Miss T, which she works at a bank because it's an excited time to be alive that we're living in right now, guys. And the bank story that I gave was absolutely amazing. It's amazing. Greetings, greetings, guys. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I have a guest, Miss T, on the line. Like, share, and the people. But get on in. I feel like I have something to share with the world. Those that are righteous people, you can tap into me, and I can lead you. We can lead each other to righteousness, man. But it's a beautiful time to be alive, guys.
Yes, it is,
Like,
Chief.
share, and subscribe. Isn't it a beautiful time to be alive, Miss T?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's a beautiful time to be alive, man. It finally, the world is getting some relief, guys. We should be happy about that. We all have an inheritance that we're getting ready to tap into, man. You know, it's getting so close, so close, so close, man. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, guys. We're getting so close, so close, so close. Like, share, and subscribe. Help your brother Chief Mac, because more people. I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the honor and respect, but I love you guys to life. I'm loving you guys with action, and that's this that the wealth of the wicked is being laid up for the just, man. I've been saying that the meek shall inherit the earth. I've been saying I'm the head and not the tail, the first and not the last, the lender and not the borrower, the creditor and not the debtor. And I've been speaking life into it, guys. I dared to believe in myself. I didn't give a care about the hate, the malice, the envy, the jealous, the spite, the lies on me, because I still rise today. And what people got to say about you don't mean nothing because you don't take and give root to what people say about you. You keep moving forward because you know how great you are. And I am succeeding tremendously, man. And I give all honor to the Great Spirit for that. Because when you are chosen, divinely guided, and protected, your steps are divinely ordered. And my steps are being guided, man. And I'm excited about that, man. I'm so excited. I can't do no wrong to nobody because I'm not trying to miss out on my inheritance. And I'm not trying to curse the generations that come after me. Because what you do today, you can bring a curse upon your family. And that's why a lot of us have generational curses on our family because of what our forefathers and mothers have done. And I want to end it. I want to end it. And we have an opportunity to do that. We got salvation is here. And this ain't got nothing to do with religion. I'm way past religion because I understand that I am a God because did he say that we are his temples? So if we are his temple, he's in us. But you have to find him. You can't find him when you got junk inside of you because he don't like mess. So when you clean your heart up, and you'll realize how great you are, and that you can start speaking things into fruition. You're gonna manifest the words in your mouth when you operate with high vibrations. And you still see people coming here saying nasty things about me or whoever. All you're gonna do is cause the great spirit that make me rise to your damn face, man. That's what it is. That's what's gonna happen. Because it's too late in the game to hate. I got too much good and I'm doing to people, so it's nothing you can come in the comments and say that's gonna make tarnish my character and make me look bad. I'm a righteous, good-looking man. And how about that? With hands like lunchboxes and 50-inch shoulders, man. That's right. That's me. So all that hate ain't gonna do nothing. It's just showing the people how such an idiot you are. Coming on different people's posts and being angry because people looking good in China because you can't look good because you still holding on to that little boy that got messed around with, and you still grown up. with your little with your draws in a bunch and mad at people that freed themselves up. But I done freed myself up. I'm no longer the victim, but I'm the victor over that, man. And it feels good that I don't have any hate, malice, envy, and jealousy in my heart. And I'm 54 years old, looking like I'm in my 30s, man, because I don't have no hate in my heart. And I'm getting ready to go over to the overflow so I can help other people. Because I'm not trying to, I'm going to build up my kingdom points. I'm building up my kingdom points, and that's what you should do. And when you go around here being low vibrational, and you think you can get away with it because you lack authenticity, accountability for your actions, because you're going to be accountable for your actions. You're being watched, and then you call yourself religious or lying on people, and you're going around regurgitating what you hear other people say about people. And you don't have any facts about that. You're gonna get shoelaces, spiritual shoelaces, kicked in your ass, man, for that because you're the reason why the world is where it is right now, and the world is switching over, whether you want to get on board or not. We're moving over to fifth dimension, and 3D people are not going to be successful over there. If you still got anger, malice, and hate in your heart, if you're looking at other people's posts and profiles and videos and podcasts, and you got hate in your heart, you're an idiot. You are an imbecile because it's too late in the game for that. You should have your foreign currency. You should be focused. You should have tunnel vision on you and your ability to free your family up. That's what it should be. Point blank, period. And that's what my goal is. And I'm winning at being high vibrational while you're losing at being lower vibrational. Pick your pick your potion. Pick your poison. Pick it. Pick it. For those of you who have called, emailed me, well, I'll get back to you. I've been making calls all day. I'll get to you. For those that have been calling, email me. I'll get back to you. But I want to give it some intel. I felt I want to get some intel um, on tomorrow. And I have Miss T. Miss T, how you doing now? Miss T, Miss T. She get on when she gets on, guys. I have a Miss T. She works for a bank. And there were some things that she said that that they're doing different in the bank, guys. Now, for those of you, and I'm quite sure most people on here right now, those of you who listened to the bank story I did a few days ago, um, they said the first that all banks are moving over to the new quantum system, guys. All banks are moving over, and I think just this year, just this it didn't happen. Can you hear my voice, guys? Put a, can you hear my voice? Okay, this one. Okay, you can hear my voice. Can y'all see me yet? Can you see me? Okay, y'all can see me. Y'all can see me now? Put the ones in the chat if you can see me. Put a 1 in the chat if you can see me. Awesome. Yeah. So good to go, guys. Miss T was multitasking. She had an event that she's making preparations for, but I had someone that worked at the bank at a premier bank, and she told me, guys, that they had them doing some special things, learning a new system. She told me that. So she's bringing Miss. Okay, Miss Miss T, your camera's on. Turn your camera off.
Can you hear me? Can you
Turn your
hear me?
camera off. There you go. We hear you. Can you guys hear Miss T?
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Miss T. So you work at a premier bank.
Yes.
You work at they said this road. I hold on the event. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna move around, but the reception is.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Give me a second, guys. Put a 1 in the chat when you guys can see me. Put a 1 in the chat, guys, when you can see me. I'm gonna move in a different location because it's freezing on me. The location is the bad area that we're in. Put a 1 in the chat when you can see me, guys. Great. See, they can see us now. That area is a highly active area, So, Miss T, you work at the Premier Bank, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and so far there was some activity taking place at your bank that had you guys doing some things different. What is that? Can you explain to the people?
Well, at the bank, you have a private side and you have a public side. And
People for a while that the banks have a public and private side. So right now you're seeing that public side and private side right now.
yes, there is a public side
Oh, really?
and a private side to all tier one banks.
Mm-hmm. What's the difference between the bank and the private side of the bank? Your opinion, what you
The
got?
public side is where you meet with the teller, you go in, you cash your payroll checks, you
Mm-hmm.
you go up to the bank.
Okay.
That's what you do on the public side.
Right.
But the
Okay.
the private side is where you take care of businesses such as if you have a trust or anything on the business side.
Okay. And so most people who have when you have the type of currency that we're getting ready to have, you need to be going to the banks with a trust established. You need to, and if you're not going to Dr. Kia Pruitt and Maria Nicole, with the exception of these two loving ones, these beautiful sisters, because they
having needing a trust for some break it down, operate trust, and removing your change, guys. That side has always it's an to me. I quit my job 2 years ago because most of these jobs today are. Are working jobs. So that's
Okay. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you.
Miss Debbie,
Let me see.
into the speak right to your phone because it sounds like you're a bit away from it.
Can you hear me now? Can you? Okay, let me turn up my volume. Can you hear my volume now? Am I loud now? Can they hear me?
Here, guys.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I'm asking them to put a one in the chat that they can hear. Because they saying, you see the comment, they're saying, okay, here we go. Put a one in the chat, guys, if you guys can hear. And you guys see me for 10 minutes. Yeah, they right. Chief, yeah. Okay, they can hear us right now. Go ahead. Go ahead. What are you guys doing different in the banks right now?
Well, right now we are doing some training, and that training that we're doing is separating or understanding the different sides of the private side and just the private side and the public side.
Hold on for a second, Miss. Can you guys hear Miss T talking? Put one in the chat if you can hear her talking because you sound kind of far away.
Okay, so we have a private side and we have a public side, and that's the training that we have been doing to make sure we stay in compliance. Sure that the training that you're doing, you understand the things that are going to take place and the different people that's going to be coming into the bank. You have to know from that training basically your customers. You're going to have to know your customers. So if you're just a regular person coming into the bank, want to change your foreign currency, that's fine if you want to go to a bank teller. But you need a trust in order to be on that private side. I didn't hear you, Chief.
Miss T is multitasking.
Can y'all hear me?
Training you guys for an influx amount of people coming in with trust to operate on the private side. That's what it sounds like. What you said. That you said that training. By private. And more so the private because they're people come in with a lot of wealth that have trust.
Yes.
The private sector, they're training the staff. They're training the staff on the private sector right now, guys, because we're close to happen. That tomorrow the bank over to the quantum financial system, the banks are going to switch tomorrow. So that tells me that next week to be able to in there without foreign currency and trade it out because they're ready right now. This is crazy. This is crazy, man. You know, the banks now was in the chat. You can Well, let's chat if you can hear me, guys. We're waking up.
I can hear you, Chief. Yes, I can hear you. You kind of breaking up or freeze, but I can hear you.
Let me see if I can move around, guys. I'm gonna move around. I can talk. Move around because this area right here is bad. But what I was saying, guys, is that the Miss T, in your opinion, did you feel we're close to the RV happening?
Yeah, I thought it started at 8.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
You sound far away, but I was saying, in your opinion, do you think we're close to the RV happening?
Just put things in the bag.
Absolutely.
It shouldn't take.
What's that?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's better. But I can hear you. It's better. Yeah. And so, you guys will have. So we gonna revamp this. So Ms. T was saying that they're doing a special training. They're doing a special training that they're training you guys on the difference between public and private. And then you were saying that that it seemed to be that you guys are preparing. You guys are preparing for an influx of people to come in the bank with trust accounts. Am I correct? Do you hear me, Ms. T? But that's what she was saying, guys. She was saying that.
Yes, I hear you, Chief.
Okay, so you saying that they were that's an influx of people that's getting ready to come to these top tier banks with trust accounts, correct?
Yes.
So that's what that trains you guys on.
Yes, that's the training that we've been doing.
Okay, and you work at a top tier bank.
Correct.
Wow. So when the time is right, you know, and I'll be, we'll find out what that bank is. For those of for those that are interested in going to that particular bank, people will find out. Guys, it's getting ready to happen. We're close. We're close, guys. So all the banks will for those of you, if anything being set up right now, the banks are switching over to financials. This quantum financial system is switching over tomorrow, and that's what the banker said a couple of days ago when I had one of my clients went to the bank, and they were really, really open. It was a really powerful conversation, and a lot of detailed information that they were willing to share. So the bank's going to switch tomorrow. They saying that it's going to be called. They don't want people to know, and they're going to make you think it's like they're trying to make people think it's going to be a blackout, to be worried, to be scared, going there and buy a whole bunch of eggs and milks and toiletries, man. And they always do that. I told myself I would not allow this beast system to scare me up when I'm out there worried, buying canned goods, toiletries, eggs, biscuits, all that, man. I did that before. I was scared. And I'm not gonna do it. I mean, you should have a certain amount of stuff in your house anyway, like that. But they do it every time. They do it every time. But they don't want people to know that we're switching over. And so we are alive to experience that right now. So for those of you have reached out to me, emails, I got a plethora of emails to come through. I'll be reaching out to you. I have reached out to a plethora of people, and you have called me, left messages. So I'll be getting back. Only thing right now is holding us back was the fact that the banks had to switch over. They're going to switch over to. I mean, I'm not going to really even sleep tonight. I'm not going to even sleep tonight, guys. I want you guys to get it. Go out there, man. Do something special for yourself. Get you that beautiful car, that wood grain and leather. You know, get yourself in the best shape and health. They actually talk about the MBAS, bad bass. Now people are gonna be living longer. I can recall talking about this stuff about 4 or 5 years ago, man. And here it is. Time is flying. Time is flying, man. That's why I feel like I'm aging backwards because I'm aging slower than the amount of time. The time is moving faster than my body's aging, and I love it. I love it. I want to live as long as I can. I want to speak life. So many of us need to start touching your body and saying, "I'm healed. I'm healed. I'm healed." And while you're saying you're healed, start eating clean. Start changing up how you eat. Eat for life, which means you got to stop feeding yourself because this beast system has taught you to eat things that's damaging your body. So you got to start eating things that's not so good to your tongue because what's good to your tongue is bad for your body, and what tastes bad to your tongue is good for your body. And that's what I'm learning to do. I'm learning to eat healthier, which I am. Drinking more water, and I want to live as long as I can because the rich don't eat any kind of way. The rich want to live as long as they can. Why is that? Because the rich and wealthy found out something that the public don't know. And what is that? That ain't no hell, ain't no heaven you going to it but here. Heaven and hell is right down here, man. And they got religious people thinking you're gonna get that pie in the sky, so you're gonna accept living like peasants on earth. Not me. Not me. you know, hey, just work that job and get used to being a slave of the system. You're gonna get that golden goose egg in heaven. No, I want mine now. I want my heaven on earth now. And I'm gonna create my heaven on earth. Ain't that right, Miss T? I'm gonna create my heaven on earth, and I'm gonna remove myself. And I have already done that, and my family out of hell on earth. I'm gonna do that, and we have the ability to do that. That's why you were given free will, guys. So I want to just come in and say that to you guys. If anything happened tomorrow, I know that it's a hoax, it's a psyop. Don't allow this beast system to steal your joy. Don't allow it to steal your joy, guys. Happiness is a choice. Somebody might need to turn that damn television off, man, because it's called tell lies to your vision. You've been pronounced it
Can
wrong.
I say something? Can I
Yes, ma'am.
say something, Chief?
Let's go ahead.
I just want to tell everyone that if you hold the foreign currency, you need to make sure you get a trust with Chief Matt so you can protect you possess. The thing about it is that you can come into wealth, but can you keep it? And you have to know how to keep it.
Okay. So, uh, this particular trust would be the first of many trusts we're gonna have. You're not gonna just have one trust, guys. As we get our, as we turn in our foreign currencies, guys, we're gonna accumulate a lot of different assets, guys, and those assets that you have need to go in trust. Okay, they need to go in trust, guys. So I've talked to folks already. I'm trying to be brief and but precise, giving you the information you need to do. I don't only do trust. I'm actually on the private side. I'm on the private sector. citizen. So I don't want to be a citizen. I want to be a state national or American national of the diplomatic passport that puts you on the do not detain list. But I've done some other things to remove myself out of being, to remove myself from being a minor up to the age of majority. I'm not a minor, and that's many of us are still left as minors. So I want you guys, and nobody's really talking about that. When you are rich, when you are wealthy, you need to remove yourself from the public sector because you're going to have a private account. So why shouldn't you become private? Make your whole body private, you know. So that's I have done that, you know. I've done these things. So if you want to get the trust, reach out to me. Um, move in silence, guys, because I'm strongly believing that next week is going to be an incredible week for us. Next week is going to be a supernatural week. And this is really a supernatural event that's happening on the earth right now. It's a supernatural event that's happening because for the first time in a long time, the regular common day people have got redemption coming to us, man. So that's something to be excited about. That's something to not be in anybody else's business but yours, you know, and get your family, man. Save your family. A lot of us gonna be able to pull your family off of working a 9-to-5 job because a job is the new slavery. Slavery ain't got nothing to do with no damn color. It's all a hoax. So, your job, that's the slavery because you're working for free. How are you working for free if you're working a job? You're working for free because the check that you get, those funds are coming from your estate. The check that you get from your job, they're paying you from your estate, guys. Okay, then. And when you filled out that application, that job application that you filled out, that was an implied trust. When you put your social security number on there, you gave them access to pull funds from your state. To pull funds from your state. And they pull funds from your state and they paying you peanuts. Wow. Could you imagine that? They're paying you peanuts. You fill out a job application, right? You got your social and all your information on that. They take that application, turn it to the treasury, they'll pull out maybe 10 million bucks, and they paying you peanuts out of an escrow account that they created. Now, I know this stuff right here because I've taken certain classes. And nobody's telling you that on these social. That's why my show is very important because you're going to get things from here that you're not going to hear nowhere else. It's no knock to anybody else, but my show is relevant, and this is why you know if I have anything to do with it, and you should too, I want to be able to retire all of my siblings. They better be happy they got a brother like me. Because when I did this right here, my siblings were always on my mind. My mom and dad are dependent on me, and they're happy with this particular son they had. Our celestial family is happy with me because we have the ability to change this earth by how we think and what we do through our free will, and the world is vibrating on one of the highest vibration that it has done in a long time. Because all people are waking up to this beast system and realizing that the world is a stage. And I love it. And I've been one of the brothers that's been, in the forefront of doing it for the past uh 7, 8 years. I have used and really in 2020 when they waged war against the people in the form of mandation. A mandate to me means war. When you mandate, that means we're gonna force you to do something that you don't want to do. So that when they say mandate to me, I see that I see a whole different thing. That means we're at war, and you guys can't see the war because it's covert, and they forcing you to do something that a lot of you didn't want to do, and you got that, and you got it done because it's either you lose your job or you got to do this and you got to do that, man. I'm like, you can kiss my grits, man. You know, and so they try to push certain ideas and things on people. But if the people in the world if we stop fighting against one another, stop hating on one another, then we can overtake. We can overtake this beast system. And when I say beast system, what am I saying? For people with shallow minds who get in here comment and hateful things on other people's posts and shows and comments like that, your mind is shallow. Why is your mind shallow? It's because you refuse to see the enemy. I'm not your enemy, and we shouldn't be each other's enemy. I'm not your enemy, because we are fighting against a enemy that's not even flesh and blood. It's cold blooded. We're fighting against that. So when you fight against your brothers and sisters, guys, when you are jealous of your brothers and sisters, just know that our celestial family, the Great Spirit, sees you as an opposition and an enemy to humanity. And that's what you're going to be looked at, and you're going to have hell to pay. You're going to have hell to pay. And I love it, because I know what's going to happen. I love it. We got to join together and fight this beast system. Now, some of our people sold out to that beast system. They're okay. They're okay. Some of our people sold out. If for those of you here who had to watch that movie that came out about 40 years ago, it's called They Live. They Live. You need to watch that movie. When Roddy Piper played in that movie, came out maybe in the late 80s, early 90s. They Live. Pull it up and watch it. They allowed that movie out because they have to show people what they're going to do and what's happening, but they give it to you in the form of entertainment. And when folks are entertained, you're going to be deceived. Deception is entertainment. It's in it. That's deception is the form of entertainment. My days of being entertained is over with, man. Because I know that all professional sports are rigged. I'm sorry. They already know who's going to win. I've called so many games. Dr. Kidd can attest to that. She started calling games. So right now, the Chiefs are winning right now. Why are the Chiefs winning? Why are the Chiefs for the past 6 years, the Chiefs have been winning? Why is that? Because the Chiefs are getting it, we're getting our land back. Y'all think it's about, the Chiefs are a good team. The Chiefs against the Eagles, and the Eagles represents the America, the United States corporation, and that balance, the state, the U.S. corporation is versing the Chiefs. Then before that they have the Pirates, Pittsburgh Pirates. We know Pirates are the Pirates like to steal and rob from people. So it's a stage. You got to read this stuff, man. Read it, and they tell you who's gonna win the game during halftime. But I know in Tremontra, I know. I was like, man, I should have bet it, because I'd be knowing who will win the game. It's so simple to me. If you watch the football or basketball or baseball, you might as well get some movie shades, you get some popcorn and slushies because you're watching the show. That's all they're giving you. And they practice on deceiving you, practice on how they're gonna throw the ball, how they're gonna catch it, man. The refs, the whole is a shit show, man. I'm sorry, man. Sports are rigged, guys. They go from college all the way up to professional sports are rigged. Like you look at wrestling and they be fake wrestling. The sports are no different. I'm sorry. So the world is, I can entertain myself, man. I got a piano at the crib. I play it, beautiful music. I can make up my own music. I'm gonna start back producing. I'm gonna go to the gym and exercise and work out. I can be by myself and really enjoy myself, man. I'm by myself and enjoying the hell out of myself. So can many of you be by yourself and enjoy yourself? Are you able to be by yourself and enjoy yourself? Because I'm by myself and I enjoy myself, man. And so whoever's in my life is just gonna be. I'm happy. It's not gonna take. They're not gonna make me happy because I'm already happy. We can make. We're gonna enjoy this, do things like that. I'm in my 50s. I don't act like I'm out. I'm out. I'm walking, exercise. I don't move around like I'm 50. I mean, you guys know I could be in Chicago one moment. I said, let me drive to Detroit. I'll drive to Detroit. Let me drive to Indianapolis, Indiana. I'll drive there. Let me drive to Cairo, Illinois. Let me search and find these ancient pyramids. I mean, I'm out and about, man. I'm living, man. When I found out that life can be a vapor and that you could be here one moment and go on the next moment, I said, man, let me get out here and live my life, man. Let me live it, man. I don't want no hate in my heart and envy and malice. Let me get out here. So when I'm out, I'm so tapped in. I really enjoy the small things in life. I really enjoy the small things in life because we would sit here to try to turn this hell into back to heaven and enjoy life. Get out there and hug a tree. Take your shoes off and put your feet in the sand. Go out to the beach and listen to the ocean. And just let the sun hit your face, man, and just speak that ancient language and let the ancestors, the Great Spirit, know that you appreciate this life, man. And then watch the overflow start happening in your life. Watch. Watch the abundance start happening in your life. Because you made the decision and the choice to be happy and to speak your inheritance and abundance over your life and your family. Because you don't have no hate in your heart. You ain't jealous of nobody. You're not gaslighted by other people's success. And when you see people, and I'm gonna say this, when you see people that come in on other people's posts and comments and try to say mean and nasty things about people, just know that that's a person that's hurting real bad inside. And I hope you can make it through, man. I hope you can get rid of it, man, because hate, envy, malice, and jealousy is the soul trap. And I'm not trying to come back down here. I'm gonna turn this to my heaven. And I'm gonna live the most amazing life. I'm gonna ride good, eat good, and look good, man. I'm gonna do it in style, and I'm not gonna have no remorse about it, man. And I'm gonna free up my family, and I'm gonna bring salvation to my family. That's why I am. That's why I am. I'm a righteous man, and no weapon formed against me or word said about me ain't gonna prosper. All it's gonna do is take me to the next level, and that's what you got to know, guys, about yourself. The righteous prevail. And I done had some of the most horrible things said about me, some of the most lies said about me. Dr. Kidd, nobody been really cold. We all talk about that. So when we, so it ain't gonna stick. It ain't gonna stick. Cause I'm covered. And I ain't covered with no blood. I'm covered with divine guidance. My aura, my light shine. I have birds walking up to me, eating out my hand. I have bees landing on me and butterflies landing on me because my vibrations are high. And if that gas like you, I'm sorry, clean up, clean your act up, and maybe you can have a bird walk up to you and eat out your hand. If you go to my post, you see there's a bird that walked up to me about a year and a half ago, and he said he wanted a French fry. The bird was talking to me, and I saw him up on the ledge. I said, "You want a fry?" And the bird was like, "Yes." We were talking to each other, and Doc, it's on there. I got it. It's in one of my videos I posted. The bird walked up to me. I said, "Come on, man." He walked up to me sideways and he plucked that French fry out my hand, man. And when he did that, man, a minute later, he brought his whole crew. I promise you on everything. He brought his whole the bird to the point I told Brother Jeffrey. I said, "Brother Jeffrey, get your phone out, man, because this bird is talking to me. He wanted to get this French fry out of my hand." Brother Jeffrey took that phone out, showed that bird, walked up to me, man, sideways, man. And he took that French fry out of my hand, man. Next you know, I seen 40 birds flying up on the ledge, man. They saw Jerome had a French fry. And they wanted one too. So we threw them all down that, man. And it just felt so good, man, to be connected to nature like that, man, with your vibrations are high like that. And I'm just grateful. I'm in awe that I was chosen, you know, chosen, man. I had always had a love for animals, man. And I used to have a pet butterfly when I was maybe 9, 10 years, I was about 10 or 11 years old. I had a butterfly. My mom, she would always tell me about that. I had it was black and orange, the black and orange butterfly. And he was on my shoulder, flapping his little wing like that. And this is my friend. I had such an imagination when I was young, man. I'll tell you, man. I had such an imagination, man. Yeah. Mom and dad is not here anymore. I had a dream about my mother and father a few nights ago at the same time. My dreams are off the chain, man. I see life in such a way, man, that I realize that death ain't death. Death is a rebirth. They lied to us about death. So this time, I'm this in this incarnation, I found who I am, and I'm living my most amazing life, guys. And I'm just so happy because many of us going to be able to walk into the banks really soon and walk out of there being victorious, man. And those of you that are attached to me in a righteous way, I'm gonna help us win together. Because when you push me, I'm gonna pull you with me. When you push me, I'm gonna pull you with me, man. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. I'm just your humble brother, Chief Mac. like, share, and subscribe. People are getting healing from me. People are getting redeemed from me. People are seeking salvation. People are letting go of the hurt, the envy, the malice, and the hate out their heart. Because I'm that brother that was sent. I was mandated. I'm not perfect. I've been through a lot, and I made it through it, man. And I want y'all to make it through too, man. You know, I have no ill will in my heart. I have no reason to take from others because I have an abundance. And the reason I have made it and been so successful, guys, is because I have been given to people. And those that put their mouths on me, you are in deep trouble because the ancient ones, and the Bible says, and it's not so much the Bible, but I'm telling you what I know, not what the book says. But it says, be careful to entertain angels because many have entertained strangers. That be careful to entertain strangers because many have entertained angels unaware. And everybody in the skin suit ain't what you think it is. And my heart has gone out to the homeless. I have actually, in Atlanta, my name ring bells. And the homeless see me. I have homeless friends. I have people right now, and I thank the ancestor, the Great Spirit, that are put me in position. So when I get back to Atlanta, I'm going after my homeless friends, man. I got some homeless friends on the street. I got some people that I know that have been homeless for the past 10 years, and they've outlived people who had houses and jobs, man. And I said, this person got to be an angel, man. I want to snatch up a duplex, man. 20, 30 room duplex, man. Fix it up real nice, man. And snatch up some homeless brothers and sisters so they can take a nice warm shower in the morning, you know. Feel good and feel decent, man. Have some clean clothes to put on. Grease their face up and put some nice lotion, get a haircut, man, and get their dignity back, man. I'm interested, sister. That's what I'm interested. Sister T and I talk,
Oh, we have
Sister T, and that's what we should acquire to do, guys. So I'm a righteous guy. If people see how I live my life, and you put your mouth on me, you'll feel really bad. You'll feel really bad, man. You know, so you'll feel really bad, man. 'Cause I do so much. But the people who know who really know me, they know how my mom taught me, my siblings, on how to take care of the homeless and feed the homeless. And so I'll just take it to another level, guys. Okay. So that's what my job. That's what my goal is. That's going to be part of my humanitarian projects. I want to buy a building, and I want to build back the
no
home.
stuff. Open them and y'all can just put them in there.
I want to build a performing arts school for our youth because I'm a producer and I play the piano. And I believe that music is universal. I want to open up a performing arts school. So that's part of my
I think
humanitarian project. Get a building and to fix it up. I want to have a studio in there, but people can do studio because I produce and do music. You know, I play the piano. That's my daughter plays the piano. She picked it up for me. She's great. You know, and so that's what I want to do. You know, I want to get the youth, man, and you know, be that OG for the youth. I want to get our youth back into exercising and working out and start teaching them how to eat food for life, man. Instead of eating all these sugary foods, because they put sugar on us, sugar, 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 and the sugar is mixed with poison, you know. So we gotta pull away from that sugar. So that's my goal, guys. That's my rant. I thank you guys for loving me. I thank you guys for listening to me. I thank you guys for building me up and encouraging me. I love you. I build and lift you up, guys. When you leave the beautiful comments right there, it builds me up. It lets me know that my life, that everything is going just the way the Most High, the Great Spirit, had it intended for my life to go. That over to 5D, I, I'm, my life is meaningful. You know, my life is meaningful, and I'm so happy about that. You know, and I want to give the love to the world because I give love because I understand I don't have no pride because I know I could have been out of here. I just wished that people could adopt the happiness that I found because I found the masterpiece in me. And I hope you can find the masterpiece in you. I found the masterpiece. In fact, I want to play that song. I found the masterpiece in me. And I hope you can find the masterpiece in you, because you are beautiful. You are unique in your own way, and nobody's like you. And keep on being you, unapologetically, without hurting nobody. Be you. You are unique. You are an individual, and everybody else. There's not one sane person on earth, and that's beautiful, man. So find the masterpiece in you, and live your most amazing life. And maybe one day we can meet, we can link up, man, and we can argue over who gonna pay for each other a meal. No, I got it, man. I got it. No, I got it, man. You paid for it 3 times, but let me do it again. Because I found out that giving causes you to have an abundance. Because I give, I help out a lot of people. So just want to say that, guys. Tomorrow, the banks are gonna switch over, guys. Next week, we can possibly be going to the bank, guys, Monday or Tuesday with our foreign currencies and walking out of there with all those zeros. When you get all those zeros behind your name, guys, shoot, get the guy out of debt. Start working on. We're gonna do a class. We're gonna do some things about how we can maintain our wealth, how we can keep our wealth, how we can invest our wealth. So the principal can sit there and we ain't got to touch the principal. All we got to do is make sure the principal is safeguarded and protected, and we can let off the interest. We can start learning how to day trade. Day trade. I have people that work for the day traders. Get some gold and silver after you have liquefied your foreign currency. Get some investment properties, man. All these things. It's not exciting, guys. This is what we should be worried about, not the next man or woman. And if you don't have any foreign currency, $200 or $300 can change your life forever. All praises, man. All glory, man. And I'm not no religious man. I'm just a happy man that found out the masterpiece in me, and know that I have a creator that made me in his image that's inside of me, and I found him inside of me, and that's why I'm so handsome, because I found the creator in me. So do the same thing, guys. So I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'm about to go ahead and give you a little bite, a little snack to eat at this event, and we'll talk, stay connected, guys. I'm gonna be putting little clips up and keep you guys abreast to what my forecast of what's happening in the world, man. So continue to leave comments right here, guys. Continue to share and like my posts and share my lives, because people seem to like Chief Mac. People been saying, "Where you been?" I'm glad I found you, brother. Brother, you're saying everything. You one of the realest, brother. You saying everything that I've been looking for someone to say. And brother, you saying that, brother, you think just like me. Well, I'm like you. I'm a righteous brother. I'm on the righteous team. So good night, guys. Sleep well. And know that in the next 2 weeks, life is gonna change for us in such a way that we're gonna cry. And when it changed me like that, I'm gonna lift my hands up. I'm going to praise the ancestors, the great spirit. I'm going to give honor to my mother and father. And I'm going to save my brothers and sisters, man. I'm going to love on them. And I'm going to say, here you go. I got a gift for you. I got a gift for you. I got a gift for you. And that brings healing to my heart. And that's the same thing you should do, is be one who can't be a gift to themselves. Y'all take care.